Their job is pressure-packed and adrenaline-charged as they try to find their way around the barrels and dusty oval while controlling fit and fast thoroughbreds.
The adrenaline is second to none. That's another one of the big reasons we do it. We all got a little bit of a crazy side or whatever, but it seems to fill that hole quite nice.
It's a rush out there. Like, it's once you're on the track and while you're watching from the rail, it seems like it's a bit, but once you're on the track, it seems like you're out there for 30 seconds and it's all done.
At the beginning of the night, you're all tensed up, but after all the heats are done and you're walking back to the barn or to the camper, you feel like $1 million and everything was worth it.
Each team has a driver and 2 outriders. One holds leads, the other loads the stove. While the man on the wagon often gets the recognition, a team's successes and failures weigh heavily on the outrider's shoulders.
Throwing stove is just as important, maybe not as involved with what the driver's doing though, and I kind of like that aspect of it. It's a little more pressure situation, I guess, a little more like you're relied on a little more.
I mean, driving is a lot different than outriding because you're kind of the ringleader of the team, and as an outrider, you're trying not to let other guys down.
Outriders are required to make a figure 8 around the barrels, just as a driver does, and end up within 150 feet of their driver's lead horses at the finish line. Any violation of these rules results in penalties and a significant decrease to their team's chances at victory.
Typically the pressure's the same on every ride because every heat's just as big as it is for the bottom guys as it is for the top guys. I think if you talk to anyone out that does it, that's probably the #1 thing that when guys retire, that's probably why. It's pretty heavy.
Outriders earn points just as drivers do throughout the year. The man with the most points at the end of the season is crowned the CPCA Outriding Champion. Mick Nolan, brother of wagon bosses Shane and Vern, is the reigning champ. Just like his brother's successes, it didn't just come overnight.
It takes a long time to get established outriding. When you start, you usually start off with 1 or 2 rides and you stay with them until you get your confidence up. And once you're confident in what you're doing, and then you start taking on some tougher horses, and usually you'll take a little bit of a slide down, start making other mistakes because you're learning or whatever, and eventually you start getting to where you can read horses, and it starts getting easier. Your confidence gets better and everything just starts to flow a little easier.
Now the 13-year veteran has taken on a role as one of the leaders of the outriding fraternity, trying to guide the new breed of crazy kids.
I guess it's different for me now because I'm kind of the guy that's giving the pointers. That you try to help all of them out so they're going to do well and get to where I am now. And I'd like nothing more than the young guys to start passing me in points, and they can take the lead, no doubt.
I like to listen to those guys out there helping you. Like my Uncle Mick helps me big time out on the track and tells me where to be, which is good for me in the long run because then I know what's going on and stuff, and I can help people out in the future, right, when we're riding and stuff. So it's been good that way.
The last few years here have been awesome. The young guys that are coming up, they're all doing well, and hats off to them. All the other guys that have helped me out over the years to get where I am. Yeah, a guy couldn't be here without them.
Brett Nolan has quickly been successful, winning the 2013 CPCA Championship alongside Father Vern and winning the opening show in 2014 with Uncles Mick and Shane. Veteran Eric Perry knows that you can't just take those victories for granted though.
I guess it's a roller coaster. Right from the beginning you talk to guys that teach you everything, and they say you don't expect to be on top when you're on top forever. 2 years ago with BJ's Dash was another prime example, right? There's a low of your roller coaster. Then you come back, and last year we won 5 shows with him.
It's a physically demanding and mentally enduring job that few can master. They make their job look easy, but next time you are at a CPCA show, pay close attention to the bold strength of the unsung heroes, the kamikaze cowboys, the Outriders.